Hello, and welcome to the Red Letter Media commentary track for Batman and Robin. I'm Jay.
I'm Mike.
I'm Rich.
And this is a Joel Schumacher film.
Oh boy, is it ever.
Can we defend Joel Schumacher for a little bit? Because I know he's capable of good movies. He did Falling Down. He did Lost Boys. I love The Lost Boys. I mean, is this movie really just kind of a studio monster where they wanted campy, child-friendly Batman?
Yes.
8mm? Did anyone see that with Nicolas Cage? That's a pretty dark
Oh, yeah,
one.
yeah, I've seen that. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
That scene where he's the giant pile of is very similar to the scene where George Clooney slides down the back of a dinosaur. Wilma! So here's Arnold turning people into plasticine wax. I mean ice. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Al better cancel the pizzas. It looks like he's having horrible gas. Oh, cancel the pizzas. Like, what? So I could just see some studio person going, what is Mr. Freeze's, he's got to have henchmen. What do they look? Well, hockey players.
Yeah.
Because cold. Well, and like...
It's cold. Yeah, that's sort of confusing, though, the idea that a studio executive would be like that, because generally it's like, movie's a big hit, we want to replicate that, exactly. And the Tim Burton movies are dark. Or darker, anyway.
He doesn't seem to understand the difference between a movie and a comic book.
He's not saying it's a comic book movie.
Right. He says, this is Tommy Lee Jones' first comic book. You're like, what? He also said something like, he's like, well, there's a little bit of, there's a more characterization and depth to these characters than there is in a comic book.
Oh my God!
Like,
he said that about these movies?
Yeah, and it's like, obviously Joel Schumacher does not read comic books or have any understanding of the source material or anything, or respect, I should say. Not that you should.
That's not Bane.
That's Bane. This is Tom Hardy's first time playing Bane.
This is Monster Man, who also happens to be wearing a mask.
Those props are terrible.
Yeah, this is such a bizarre movie because it simultaneously looks super expensive and super cheap.
Yeah,
this movie, it's barely a movie. It's like watching money burn on screen. So the chemicals are strong enough to burn a hole in the ground, I guess, right? But they just give her superpowers.
They only melt concrete.
No matter what happens, if you fall into a vat of freezing cryogenic liquid that would just kill you instantly, you just become a supervillain. If horrible chemicals pour all over you, you just become a supervillain.
Sure.
It's real easy to become a supervillain.
There was an Onion article. It was like an obituary for Peter Parker, a high school kid who died of cancer.
I think he was bit by a radioactive spider.
Yeah.
So there he falls into... there's just an explosion for no reason. Okay, that liquid is 50 below, but somehow he survived.
And that's our explanation. Yeah. But he survived somehow.
So he has to remain at 0 degrees. Oh, no!
It's all just so embarrassing.
Hey, is this a backlot? Anyways,
and now, even though no one has any clue who Poison Ivy is, she has to put on a disguise. And Bane is also wearing a disguise.
Because, yeah, his face doesn't give it away. Oh, but he has a hat on.
He has a hat on and a trench coat. Rich, is that an accurate representation of the comic book Bane?
Yes.
Come on now.
Was it really necessary to give Mr. Freeze the comically large polar bear slippers?
That's hilarious, Jay. It's hilarious.
But it's in a scene where he's reminiscing about his wife who's dying from a disease.
And really, you put slippers on to keep your feet warm, and Mr. Freeze, his character is that he wants to stay cold. So really, it's a contradiction, and it's a real big up. Anyways, so now here's the story. Here's an attempt to have some story, as Joel Schumacher would say.
An attempt to have.
Batman and Robin are feuding over... Robin wants to be just as cool as Batman, but Batman says, no, you're going to hurt yourself And then they also both love poison ivy. So anyway, back to those ice puns. Would you like to hear them all?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay, it starts off with the Iceman cometh.
Not a pun.
That condition has left me cold. This is everything cold related. It's not all puns.
Okay.
The ultimate fate in the universe. Everything freezes. You're not sending me to the cooler. Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Which is not
factually incorrect.
Factually incorrect. Freeze well. Stay cool, bird boy. Can you be cold, Batman? Talk about a cold shoulder. My passion thaws for my bride alone. All right, everyone, chill. Cool party. It's a cold town, Batman. Welcome home, Frostface. Tonight's forecast. A freeze is coming. Oh my god. What's the cure for the common cold? Allow me to break the ice. And then this one's weird. Ice head.
Ice head?
Just ice head.
Well, he calls someone an ice head.
Who does he call an ice head?
I don't know. I heard you were blue. Let's cool it for now. Always winterize your pipes. Chilled to perfection. That was not bad. Huh? Who needs a frigid wife around? Their bones will turn to ice. Their blood will freeze. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Tonight hell freezes over. Let's kick some ice.
Oh, that is a pun. It's terrible, but
hey, freeze.
It's trying to be. It wants to be a pun.
Sure. That's more than just saying cool party.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, freeze. The heat is on, and freeze in hell, Batman. I don't even know what that means.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, the expression is burn in hell.
But he said freeze.
But that doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, remember when Alicia Silverstone was in this movie?
No, I don't.
Well, here she is.
It's Frankenstein, right?
Oh my god. Bird jump! Oh my god. Did they have a plan to what they're going to land in, or no?
They're just going to jump into the water and hope for the best.
They're going to freeze the water so it hurts extra.
What should Mr. Freeze's lair look like? Oh my god.
Wait, it's Commissioner Gordon. He's back.
Yep, he's back.
Here's the thing, Batman. I'll see you later.
There's the photo. She's covering her face, but he's not.
See, I think that's a big difference between this and the old TV show. Is like everyone says, oh, they're both campy or whatever, but the old show, from what I remember, had actual jokes, right? Like it was a comedy show.
There's an episode of the old TV series where the Penguin is running for mayor, so Batman runs for mayor to stop the Penguin from being mayor. And like Batman is losing the election because he refuses to kiss a baby because he doesn't want to give the baby germs. It's not hygienic.
Which man do you want to run Gotham City? A man like myself who is always in the company of the law? Or a man like Batman who rubs elbows with the worst elements of this city and who is undoubtedly a desperate criminal himself? Think about it without rancor. And remember this.
Now that's writing.
For we will be the only two people left in the world.
Yes. Adam and evil.
Yes.
Yeah, she just said we'll be the only two people left in the world. Adam and evil.
What do the henchmen feel about that? Are they still going to help after overhearing this conversation?
They just pan over and they're all standing there confused.
I wonder if he really was sleeping. You get them all. You get them all prepped in the bed, you know, and Grandpa nods
Long day
off.
of filming.
Yeah. It's Jay. The film's about family. It's about family and learning to trust.
Really, she just keeps calling.
Farting again.
Her hair is mutating.
And she's in her giant lair. Now it's like orange.
Are we out of things to talk about? Are we back to poop jokes?
That's it.
Oh, they were supposed to both come off. Oh well.
Yeah.
We just got the top lip.
We're not going to reset
You can
that.
see the bottom one start to peel off.
Yeah.
but
It
he
just sort of
fucked it
stuck
up.
there.
What?
Oh, the ice doesn't work on his shield.
Why doesn't the shield freeze? That doesn't make any sense.
It's specifically designed to deflect an ice beam, Rich. Duh.
Or he built this all in the last like 10 minutes.
Oh man, yeah.
That's
This could
why-
be 3 days later. They finally finished building it, and Mr. Freeze just hasn't gotten to his plan yet.
That's why Alfred's fucking dying, because he's overworked. Alfred, I need 3 vehicles right away.
But I'm dying, sir.
How does like a 90-year-old man make all this stuff? It's so stupid.
And now Batgirl takes off her cowl thing. And she has the other mask underneath.
And she just throws it down a pit.
Yeah, Alfred spent weeks building that for her. And she's f this thing. Here, look at
The
you can see where the
badness
black
yeah.
makeup ends.
Yeah.
And look at like his neck on the suit.
Yeah. He looks like he's half asleep, too.
It looks like the suit isn't made of rubber. It looks like it's like foam or something. Like the way it wrinkles. So maybe the headpiece was made of foam instead of rubber.
Maybe, yeah. Alfred, I need you to make my costume 6 inches thicker.
He's in that bed, like half dead, trying to sew.
He's trying to sew this thick leather material too, not just regular cloth. He's like hurting his fingers trying to get the needle through.
He does it manually with a needle and a thread. Oh, Rich, there's the cure to McGregor's disease.
He's just got it in his gauntlet.
He
Yep.
keeps it in his arm panel, where it's not safe at all.
Could easily get smashed or broken.
Yes. Take 2 and call me in the morning.
What?
Because he's a doctor.
Wait, is that the only sample? What about everybody else with McGregor's disease?
All that matters is Alfred.
maybe they should like analyze this cure and reproduce it instead of giving both vials to a 90-year-old
look at the
dying
suit here.
butler.
Yeah.
So he could die of something else next week.
Ooh, I wouldn't want some sort of neon goo going into my body.
Here, Alfred, I got these from a fucking supervillain. I'm pretty sure they'll work. It just looks like a dangerous chemical.
Yeah. Now, why do they all look like they've been living on the streets? They're like covered in soot.
Because they went through a tough fight, Jay. They went through a tough fight.
Even though their faces were completely concealed, somehow dirt got under them.
Yeah, they were clean before. She's in a tank of water.
Wait, look, there's pizza.
Oh no, Alfred's back to the pizza.
Alfred got back into the pizza.
He's gonna get McGregor's disease again.
That old fool never learns.
Oh no, we used the last 2 vials. We can't cure him again.
Master Wayne, can you get me some more of that blue shit? I ate pizza.
This is weird. Like, Alfred was on his deathbed. They gave him the chemicals
now he's
or whatever.
Hugh Hefner.
And now he's Hugh Hefner. No, but like they're all waiting in another room, like you would wait like in a hospital waiting room.
Yeah.
But it's just them and him in his bed. Like, wouldn't you want to be there for him and like watch over him?
Not if he's passing the gas he was before.
Look, it's noon. It's time for Alfred to bring them tea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they
Where's
wait,
that old?
they
They're
wait
waiting-
in the parlor.
Okay.
They're waiting for him to clean up the fucking mess in the living room that they made.
They're waiting for him to clean his sheets so he can bring them tea.
And Alfred, clean up the fucking pizza boxes everywhere.
I know you just had McGregor's syndrome.
Why is there like strip club lighting in this parlor room?
Is there anything to like about this movie?
No.